Popping fresh, I'm in no fucking mood today. Welcome back, guys. Fog Entertainment back with another What If video, and we are going to be looking at The Sopranos, and we are going to be saying, what if Christopher Moltisanti and Adriana Moltisanti went on the run? Because of course I am referring to Season 5. We've got Adriana, who at this point is deep in, call the FBI. She's in with the FBI at this point, and she's practically forced into telling Christopher. Now, of course, when she tells Christopher, Christopher absolutely locks her in a fucking Chris Benoit chokehold, and when you're in one of them, you don't normally escape. But then he does escape. Well, she does escape for him, and she's like trying to gasp for her breath. And like, I'm not really surprised Christopher did this, to be honest. I'm more surprised he just didn't keep it held in, because that's the sort of guy he is. But of course he says, right, I'll leave you. Then he goes to a payphone, phones Tony or whatever. Then Silvio comes over, and then I think Adriana, over the journey, quickly realises that Christopher was not involved in a car crash. I believe they said it was. Silvio then drives her off to an isolated location. And as she's running away, scampering away, he walks over and he puts a few bullets in her. Now, to be fair, we never see her body. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's not actually dead, or that she isn't dead, because let's be real, she is dead, unless like she somehow got the jump on Silvio, but then he returned home like she's no fucking dead. I don't know. Of course she's dead, right? Let's be real, she's dead. But this video is what if. Of course this would have to rely on Christopher actually turning around saying, you know what, actually I'm actually going to go and rap. But he knew the life on the run, it didn't work. And plus he could never do that. And when he actually goes to the shop, he sees a family with kids, and he quickly realises that that life ain't for him. I'm not being a bum. I want to be in the mob. I want to be here. I'm not doing that shite. Which is fair enough. He's definitely entitled to think that. He's like, no. And then he jobs at it. But the question is, what if? I think it would have been a pretty interesting storyline, because if they did go on the run, I was going to say the club, like, you know, the Soprano family would have been like, where the fuck is Chris went? And probably word would never have got out of the fact that they that she was a rat. But I guess the fact that he disappeared would probably put two and two together, that, you know, someone has obviously gave him up, and would Tony would they have been able to piece it together that Adriana's the one that ratted it and he's had to go along with it? We're not really 100% sure, if we're being honest, but it is what it is. And yeah, what would have happened? I believe that they probably wouldn't have been able to find them. To be honest, I don't think they would have. I mean, if they really wanted to, they probably could have. But if you look at the likes of, you know, Fito in Season 5 and like 6, like they track him down relatively easy. But then if you look at Season 1, like the guy Tony kills, like The Wire, the guy who like jobbed him out, he was living only a few states north or something, wasn't he? And they didn't even bother their ass, or was it south? I can't remember. You know, but you know, they didn't even bother their arse until Tony saw him. So be interesting to see what would have happened. But personally, I think they would have tried to have tracked them down, but would they have got them? Who knows, guys. But anyway, that is what if Christopher Moltisanti and Adriana left. They probably would have got them, but they might not have got them. So until next time, peace.